Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Jonathan. I'm not gonna go by my Instagram name because, as you can see from my last video, I changed it about 3 different times, and I'm gonna do it again and again and again. So just to save all the drama, I'm just gonna keep it 100 and trill and to say my name is Jonathan, and I'm here with my brother Justin. Anyway, I'm just here just basically to do an Ancestry DNA reveal siblings edition because I, of course, got my test results about a month ago, and I already did a video about that. And so my little brother just got his test results about, wait for it. We're stupid. Anywho, he got his test results about a week ago. And basically, I just wanted to give you an example of what siblings results look like, because people think, oh, well, my brother took the test or my cousin took the test, so that means we'll have the same exact DNA. Kind of, sort of, but not really, because Dana doesn't lie, and Dana doesn't really give you, the same exact DNA unless you're identical twins. So we're not, and so he had a little different variation, and I have a little different variation. So I'll let him tell you about how he got the process, because it's a little different than mine in terms of the timeline and, of course, his own DNA. So it's all yours.
So what's up, YouTube? Pretty much, I purchased the DNA kit on March 18th, 2015. So they shipped it to me, to my address, on the 19th, the day after, and it delivered on the 24th. So after that, I mailed it a day after on the 25th, so they can like read my spit samples or whatnot, and then email me my results of my DNA. So after I mailed it, the results were done after 15 days on April 14th. So it was kind of fast, or it was fast, definitely faster than my brother's.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And go ahead and say your
results.
Yeah.
All right. So pretty much, I'm 67% African, and I'm 33% European. To be specific, with Africa, I'm 33% Benin, Togo, and 25% Cameroon / Congo. And I'm also 3% African South Central hunter-gatherers. And my trace regions for Africa is 2% Nigerian, 2% Senegal, less than 1% Mali, less than 1% Ivory Coast / Ghana. So yeah, that was it for Africa. And for Europe, I'm 24% Great Britain, and 4% Scandinavian, 2% Ireland, and my trace regions are less than 1% European Jewish, less than 1% Iberian Peninsula, and less than 1% Europe West.
So yeah, let me just do it like a rundown, because his, of course, he got 33% European, and he has 67% African. So let me just say mine again. I'm not going to be as extra as I was on my last video, but still watch that, because it's still, it's still cool. So I'm 70% African and 30% European. So he got 3% more European than I did, and I have 3% more African, so I'm more black than he is. Anyway, so within my African DNA, I'm 26% Cameroon, Congo, 21% Benin, Togo, 10% Ivory Coast, Ghana, 7% Senegal, and my trace regions are 2% Africa Southeastern, Bantu, 2% Nigerian, 1% Africa North, and less than 1% Africa South Central hunter-gatherers. That's all 70% of Africa. And then for Europe, 30% European, 16% Scandinavian, 6% Ireland, and 3%, my trace regions are 3% Iberian Peninsula, 2% Great Britain, less than 1% Europe West, less than 1% Europe East, and less than 1% European Jewish. So as you can see, it's a little different. And I guess I want to point out the fact that Justin, his main region in Europe was 24% Great Britain, and I only had 2% Great Britain. So that was kind of interesting. And and all the rest of his European countries were trace regions. Because I have 16% Scandinavian as my main and Ireland, 6%, as my main two Europe regions. And he didn't really get a lot from those either. He got like different he got like what 2% Irish and 4% Scandinavian. So, and even with the region for the Africans, we have pretty much the same exact countries, except for he has Mali as a trace region, and I have Africa North, and Africa Southeastern Bantu as my trace regions that he doesn't have. So, you know, as you can see, it's a little different. That's just how DNA works. Kind of interesting how that kind of goes like that. So I just want to point those out there about that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all we have for you, because even our DNA matches, the cousin matches, are pretty similar. He has some, I guess, because of some of his different, he inherited some more, I guess, my mom's side of the family, I guess, DNA, that he may get more cousin matches from them, even though they're still technically my cousins as well. And then they still show up on mine as well, too, but it's just different, I guess, variations or different confidence levels or whatnot. But anyway, so that's pretty much it. Everybody should go ahead and take the test. I know both of my parents are going to take the test, as well as our half-brother will take the test as well. So, yeah, so that's about it. So go get the test, get tested for AncestryDNA, and yeah, so catch you on the rebound. All right, 1.